Hello everyone, hiya. My name's Chrissy and I'm here to talk about fundraising today. I've actually been fundraising for Thrombosis UK, lifeblood in my head, so I'm adapting to the change like most of us, for 5 years now. So how do we go to the next one? Oh, sorry.
Just forward and backward, sorry about that.
That's okay. No? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So I think a lot of us today already have, there's a lot of things that come together with all of the above here. So obviously a lot of what Beverly's spoken about with Thrombosis UK, the research, the science, they can do all the technical bits, they can raise the money and as well as do the policy. What we can do as survivors is come together, research, do our own bits from what we're given, learn from each other as we have done in the forums, come together and got stronger together, I think. And then, of course, medical professionals, as we've heard, and many of us have struggled through medical professionals not knowing enough, having a misdiagnosis. There's definitely gaps there where we can improve. And of course, the general public, that old, you only get one if you're on a flight type thing. And then there's us fundraisers in the middle here, as I'd like to imagine we can bring all of these things together. We can actually help raise those funds for Thrombosis UK. We can help raise that awareness to the general public, to our friends and family, and then also to the medical professionals through Thrombosis UK. And we ourselves are the survivors, so we have those personal stories where we can enthuse others and say, yeah, this is important, and we've got this thing that's has come from, for a lot of us, a bad experience. We can turn it into a good experience, make it positive, yeah? So, what are you going to do? So we've got here your own event, okay? So for me, I did lots of different things, as you can see here. I did an event called Mini Stop the Clot, 3 times running, bringing together classic mini owners. I did a sponsored head shave with a few of my friends. Sounds a bit crazy, you don't have to do these things. Or I did cake, onesie and film night. That was fun. Rented a hall at the local school, put on a film. Everybody made cake, brought cake. That's a nice idea. Did the 10K run with my boyfriend, and even did a calendar girl style calendar, even when it was snowing. I'll let you all just, that was yeah, we did that. So whatever's going to inspire you and interest you and get your friends and family excited, then that I'd suggest is your way to go. Okay, so next thing you need to do then is, she says, it's not working. Can we do the next one, please? That's okay. I'll talk you through it. Is planning. So obviously, if you've come up with your idea, you think about what you'd like, then you need a venue for it. So I suggest go to the venue yourself, introduce yourself. It gives you the chance to say why this charity is important, why it's important to you, and your hopes and dreams for the project, whether it's how you want to decorate or what you want to achieve. Then also work to find a date. When you've got those 2 things, then contact our lovely Anya, who most of you know, and you can say to her, like, we've got this idea, we've got where we want to be. She could also help you with the above if you need that help. And then she can give you the information you need, the t-shirts and the balloons and everything you need to raise the awareness. Facebook pages in planning is fantastic. So if you want to plan an event or get something started, put it on there, what you want to do. You start inviting people, make it personal, and delegate. So in this early stages, you will also find your friends saying, oh, I want to do that, or that sounds great, I'd like to come along. Excellent. Would you like to also do the raffle? Yes. If you delegate at these certain stages, then it's great because it takes a lot of the stress off. And also work on those who have a lot of talents that you can lean on. So if you have a friend who's maybe a photographer, much like today, we just lean on their talents and say, come along and help out, and it all helps. So then, have we got anything back? Okay, no worries. So donations, raising awareness equals happy fundraisers. Yeah. So what we've got here is a different way of actually getting in more donations to your raffle prizes and things like that. So you might know somebody who maybe is setting up their own crafts, maybe doing that knitting. Who was knitting earlier? Yeah. And then they might say, oh, I've got a few of these projects. There you are. They've got a few of these projects. I could donate a prize. Are you sure? There we go. We'll look forward to it. So then you can actually put those things on the table and advertise that person. So you're giving them a helping hand. They're donating. Everybody's a winner. And then the next step up is obviously your local places, like your hairdressers. Especially if you go to them already. Say to them, hey, I'm doing this event. Oh, we'll give you a voucher. And then you can put your poster in their window. Winner. So you're raising that awareness, you're getting those prizes, they're getting the advertisement, so it's great. Now, what most people don't know is things that Marks and Spencer's and Lush do a monthly raffle. So if you go into them with a letter from Anya stating your event, what you're doing and when, and then you can go into that prize, draw. So you might get a raffle prize that way, which is great. Invite everyone if you can, if it's that type of event. So get involved with your social networking, get involved with your Facebook page, your Twitter, keep putting it out there, and really don't be shy to keep sharing. People post up different things and they get missed all the time, so just keep on at it, keep saying to people, this is happening here, and keep them up to date with what's going on. I don't think we're any closer. Okay, you're missing right now a lovely picture of me bald. On YouTube, actually. So raising awareness online is another really great way to make your event or whatever you're doing continue. So you might have that one-day thing, but I found that actually by doing a little video, and friends have done videos of the car events, pop it online and then other people can look and be like, what was that for? Or you could put a little bit at the back about what the charity's about. And competitions. So what I did with my friends was said to them, hey, look, pop on a wristband, take a selfie, or like Claire's legs selfie, we like that. Things like that, get them out on the social networking, people are talking about it, hashtagging it. There's another great way to raise that awareness. Your local newspaper. Now, this is another great way to raise awareness, and it's also a bit of a challenge I found at times. My advice is keep on at them, keep emailing them, keep phoning them, and tell them what's going on. And then, if you do have a friend that's a photographer, maybe they just use their photographs instead of inviting them to come and take their own, because that makes it a bit easier for them. And then you can also maybe do a telephone interview after, and then that's a really nice, easy way to get that all sorted for you. Gets you in the paper, raises that awareness. And now you're missing really sexy men and everything from the calendar. So volunteers are crucial. They also, I think, add to the atmosphere. So when everybody's getting involved, they've got their Lifeblood shirts on, you've got them from Anya, you can say to them, I've got your size here. And that's a really nice feel to the day. They enjoy it, they get involved. Like, hoping a lot of you are picturing your best mates in a t-shirt now, thinking, right, you're on it, you've got to do this. And it is a great thing to be part of, and just make sure everybody knows what they're going to do on that day, and when and how. So the simple things that are easy to forget, costs. So you can either fund it yourself, or you could say profits to the charity. So if it is for your venue or whatever it may be, or if you're just starting out and planning your event, maybe set aside how much money you're willing to put by. Just do it your own way, okay? Toilets, I know, but you need to think these things through. Just remembering little simple things. Icebreakers, if you are bringing together a few different groups or just inviting the public, nice and friendly, and start off your event with an icebreaker. And Just Giving, obviously everybody's heard of Just Giving, but it's a great way for those people that say to you online, I'll sponsor you. Great, here. Because there's nothing worse than chasing people up for donations and things. It's just so much easier now to do it that way. And gift aid, of course. We can get that extra little bit of donation money if we can gift aid your donations. So if you do a sponsored event, make sure you get your forms from Anya, get them completed and sent back. And just making sure you've got an order of the day. So when you are organising your event, everybody knows what's going on, where and when. We learned that the hard way. All of this was learnt the hard way. Once you've done the first one, if you do a couple of these things, the second one's always easier. And then thank yous. So obviously you've had a fantastic time. Oh, there they are. And there's me and my knickers. So these are me and all my calendar girlfriends, and there are some of the boys that are in the calendar as well, all getting involved with the events and things like that as well. I don't know, did you want to see the others? Do you want to see what else we had? So there's me in the paper. So we did a fancy dress themed event here with Willy Wonka. My poor mum had a 6-foot candy cane created out of chicken wire and newspaper in her lounge for a couple of weeks. So there's the YouTube page, which is nice and easy to set up. And when you're posting online, you know, if you do start collecting your raffle prizes and you've got them there, it's a nice visual that you can put on your page. And then, like I said, putting the posters in different places, putting those businesses up there so that they've got that sort of free advertising for them as well. And there we go. So they're the simple things that are easy to forget. There's me bald. And yeah, it's all about bringing everybody together at the end and saying thank you so much. So when you do go back to these businesses and say to them, thank you so much for your donation, we've raised this much money, and you can pop this up in your window as well, and then that helps to raise awareness. They feel good and you feel good, and it's all a big part of it. We first decided to do my first event when I found Lifeblood, and I found that other people were celebrating their what I call dead days, so like the anniversary of your club. And I sort of thought, okay, mine's 4 weeks away. I want to involve everybody that was part of my journey and sort of celebrate it with them, not make it a negative, hence why we fundraise. 4 weeks is a short amount of time. So my mum has been amazing through all of my events and always been in the background, getting everything organised, bringing everyone together, putting up the posters, doing all the raffles. And as thank you's a big part of this presentation, I wanted to invite my mum up and say thank you. And I've got you a little present. So yeah, the last thing I wanted to say is that obviously the forums there, the Facebook groups there, we're all here to support one another, and if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and get in touch with Anya. She's made me so much more confident to fundraise and given me everything that I needed as well when I needed it. So you know, the charity's here as much as yeah, thank you so much for all of your time. Thank you.